What's up guys, RCTogether here. Got a follow-up upgrade video to the Axial Yeti. Wanted to show you guys a few more things that have been done to it since the last video. As you can see on the back, sporting the Currie axle from Vanquish. And this axle is giving us a lot more heavy-duty feel. Also taking a lot of the slop out of the rear end. Got the FI spools from locked up RC actually in the front and the rear. One of the other things underneath that I'll show you in a minute is the Revo drive shaft in the rear. Part number 5451X. So we had to take the one end off and replace that with another yoke to use it as a drive shaft, and that part number should be 4928X. Both of those tracks as part numbers. So here's a shot of the part that came off, and actually the part that we had to put on right there. Just a quick note for those of you who've not used the Currie axles before, you will have to assemble this axle, but as you can tell, it looks really good under the rear of the Yeti. In the gearing, last video we had overdrive gear in the front, and switched that out now with the HD bevel gears, front and rear stock axial gearing. So they are the heavy duty bevel gears, but just the stock ratio front and rear. One note of interest: if you put in the Currie axle in the back, we had to flip the front gear to ensure they both had the drive in the correct direction. So just one thing to keep in mind. And I'll go ahead and flip it over and show you guys the Revo drive shaft. So you can see that sexy Currie axle there, and right up in front of it there you can see the, I'm going to zoom in a little bit and show you guys the Revo drive shaft. This is definitely going to give us a lot more rigidity in the drive line, and should withstand a lot more than the factory drive shaft that comes with it. So we're pretty anxious to see how that holds up for us. One of the other things to point out, you can't really see it here in the front end, is the replacement of the bushings on the bell crank replaced with bearings. So I'm going to show you guys the bearings that we use for those as well. So again, the bushings that you see here are just plastic bushings that come in there. Not going to hold up real well in the long run, so we opted to go with some bearings here. You can see the size and actually the part number we used here. You don't have to use this brand, but it gives you an idea of the part number for this particular brand and the size if you want to use that as another upgrade for your Yeti. So get a shot of that size as well. Front end feels really good, as does the rear with all these upgrades, and did a little bit of testing on it today and very happy with the performance. So there you have it. That's the latest upgrade video on the Axial Yeti. A lot of good upgrades so far on this rig, and possibly some more to come. Probably one of the things we're looking at in the future is to change up the looks on the exterior, so we'll keep you guys updated on that. But if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below, or check out our thread on RCC in the Yeti section. Take it easy.